Good morning, boys and girls. It is so good to see you again this morning. So today's a pretty special day. Does anybody know why it is such a special day? You're right, it's because it's Easter morning. Do you know what? Did some of you have to go and look for an Easter basket this morning? I bet some of you did. And what was in that Easter basket? I bet I can guess. I bet some of you had some chocolate and maybe even some Easter eggs filled with some goodies. Because in our house, we had some of that too at our house. But today is a super special day, but it's not just about the chocolate and the goodies inside the eggs. It's about something even more important than that. So last week we talked about Palm Sunday. That was the day that Jesus rode the donkey into Jerusalem, and everybody laid down their coats, they laid down their palm leaves as he entered. And then on Good Friday, this past Friday, that was the day that Jesus was crucified. Crucified means that Jesus died on the cross for you. And then here it is, Easter Sunday, 3 days later. And today is the special day that we celebrate when Jesus was risen. So there's these two women, both of their names were Mary. Can you believe that? So these two Marys were heading to the tomb. They were going to visit Jesus, the place where they buried him. And they were going to put some special smelly stuff on him. And they got to the tomb and the big rock was rolled away. So they went inside and they looked, and there was no person laying down anymore, wrapped up in cloth, but there was an angel there, and this angel said, Jesus is alive. He is not here. He is risen. They couldn't believe it. And so later, as we read in Mark 16, Jesus goes and sees his disciples, and Jesus tells them, I am alive. I'm alive indeed. And I want you to go, and I want you to go and spread the good news and let people know that I died for them, and now I am risen. And so that is such a sweet story. So today, as you eat your sweets, your chocolate and your jelly beans or whatever you might get in your Easter basket, as you taste that sweet flavor, I want you to remember how sweet this story is and how sweet Jesus is to do that for us. So we're going to make a special treat today. And I'm going to kind of walk you through the steps of it. And maybe you can have an older brother or sister, or your parents can help you make this special treat. And they're called resurrection rolls. So this is how you make resurrection rolls. Rolls. If you haven't made resurrection rolls before, then I encourage you to do this. It's a super fun activity for kids to be involved in. So all you need are a tube of crescent rolls. You need 2 tablespoons of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can mix it up, put it in a bowl. And then you need a tablespoon of melted butter. Ooh, my melted butter's starting to harden. And then you need some marshmallows. I think you only need 8 big marshmallows. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these marshmallows, and we are going to pretend like the marshmallow represents Jesus, okay? See my little Jesus on there? So this marshmallow is gonna represent Jesus. And we're gonna roll Jesus in the butter. Let's push that out of the way. We're gonna roll him in the butter, and then we're gonna mix up our cinnamon and sugar. And then we're gonna roll them in cinnamon and sugar. See if you guys can see this. See, get them nice and coated, the marshmallow and cinnamon and sugar. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend that our crescent rolls, they come in little triangle-like things. We're gonna pretend like the crescent roll is the tomb. So we're gonna roll Jesus in the tomb nice and tight, okay? You want that rock that goes over the tomb and seals Jesus in, you want it to be nice and tight over the tomb. So you're gonna kind of roll it and then pinch the edges, okay? So we rolled the marshmallow in the dough, or as we're gonna say, we rolled Jesus in the tomb, okay? And we sealed him up good. And then you're gonna put it on a pan, and you're gonna have your oven at 350 degrees, and then you're going to bake your roll for 12 minutes in the oven, okay? And then we'll see what comes out after it's baked for 12 minutes, okay? Okay, so the oven beeps, so we're gonna take them out. And then, see our nice little tomb, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to see if we can find that Jesus inside. So here it is. I'm going to open up the tomb. the marshmallow's not there anymore. Where is the marshmallow? Where did Jesus go? Boys and girls, can you tell me where Jesus is? Yep, good job. He is not there. He is risen. He is risen indeed. He's no longer in the tomb. He rose from the dead on that Easter Sunday, and now we're able to live forever because of his love for us. Thank you guys so much. Have a happy Easter.